Hey, good afternoon. So today you're going to be doing a bar chart. So I'm starting with the data. It's already here. I do have to make one change, and I don't know if yours did it as well. So I have to click on cell A2. You see where it says DEC-10? That's changed it to the date. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to click on Format Cells. You see where it went to Custom. I'm going to change it to text, and it changes it to some bogus numbers. And I just changed it back to December 2010. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on cell A1. We're going to change the, I'm going to change the font for the entire document to Arial. So I did that by clicking right here in the top left corner. And I'm going to click Arial. I'm going to change it to 10-point font. If it's not 10-point font, or if you didn't follow the directions, then it's not going to fit. Okay, so I'm going to click on cell A1. I'm going to change it to 16-point font and bold. Okay, I'm going to bold and underline rows 1, 2, and 4. So that will be cells A1, A2, and cells A4 to D4. So I forget sometimes, you just see me doing it and don't always explain well. So I'm going to click A1. I'm going to press Control on the keyboard and hold it. Do not let go until I tell you to let go. You're going to left click on A2, still holding Control. Then you're going to click on A4, and you're going to drag it on over to D4, still holding Control, and now I let go. You right click, and it's supposed to be bold and underlined. I'll do this one. Okay? Now I want to format the width of the columns. Column A and B. I'm going to right click them, get a column width. Should be 22. Column C, left click, right click. Column width should be 10. Column D, left click to select it, right click to format it, go to column width, and that one should be 14. Okay, so everything fits perfectly. It's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to select cells B4 to B24. Press Control and hold it. Do not let go. And you're going to select cells D4 through D24. Now you can let go of the Control button. You're going to click Insert. You're going to go over here to Charts. This one again is a column chart, bar chart. Remember, the bar chart is on the opposite axis. So we're going to click Bar Chart, and we're going to click 2D Chart, a clustered bar. Okay, so here we go. So this shows your data pretty clearly. It makes it so much easier to read. I can see very clearly that All I Want for Christmas was the highest selling ringtone. So it's pretty amazing, the stuff that you can see when you take it from a data view to a chart view. Okay, so we're going to enter the chart title. Well, the chart title is already there. Weeks in Top 20. I'm just going to fix these. Capital I, capital T. Okay. Now I'm going to add some axis titles. So I'm going to go to the chart elements, axis titles. Okay, this axis title over here. Make all this go away by pressing backspace. I'm going to type in ringtone. And this axis title should be number of weeks. Alright, so we've got our two axis titles. That looks pretty good. Now, we can put a legend here, but I mean, it's just redundant. It's showing the information that we already know. So we're going to leave the legend off. We're not going to add any data labels. I will show you why. Because when you add the data labels, see, it gets kind of busy. And then it very quickly becomes a mess. Remember, the whole point of using a chart is to make things clearer. If you add too much, it just becomes a messy bunch of nothing. Okay, so I want you to save your spreadsheet. And I say that because if you don't save your spreadsheet and you lose it, then it's just kind of gone. You're in a hot mess. Okay, so we're going to format the font size of this title here to 7 point. And you do that by just putting this on. Okay, we're going to format the font size of the main title to 16 point. And we're going to format the alignment of ringtones. You click here, right click, go to Format Axis. Let's play with that a smidgen. We're going to click right here, Size and Properties. Text direction. Let's see. Nah, we'll leave it like it is. Otherwise it could get kind of messy. So that's very, very clear. It's super duper easy to read. We're going to take number of weeks down here. This axis title down here, and we're going to make this 7 as well. Okay, so we're going to, of course, you know, we got to add some color. So we're going to fill it. Today, you choose the color. Doesn't matter. You choose what color. And then we're going to change the plot area color as well. But remember, when you're doing it, you do want to have a contrast. You don't want to have blue on blue, because as you see, it would be very difficult to read. So when you do choose your colors to fill it with, please be cautious. Okay, so now you're going to put a header and a footer in. I'm changing it. Let's move this down a little bit. I'm changing the view by going down here on the bottom right corner, and I'm going to Page Layout View. It's just a little bit easier to put the header in this way. So the left header should be bar chart. And then your names. Okay. In the center, it should be ringtones in all caps. And on the right, should be today's date. And you just simply put in current date. Okay, so you scroll down to the bottom of your page. In the very center of the footer, you're going to click the design, and you'll put page number. So it's just, I mean, this assignment is just this easy, because if you read this chart, it's very easy to look at it and determine that the ringtone that had the lowest sales would be bottoms up. So it's pretty easy to read that. Okay, but when you're looking at it, getting ready to publish it, and you're trying to figure it out, but if you look at it, there's not possibly all of this information in here. So this is only a portion of the stuff. So what you have to do, this is part of proofing, you have to make your chart area bigger so that now you can see everything a little more clearly, and now it's much easier to read. So now you look at it and go, aha, it's really not bottoms up. Bottoms up was at number 1 for good number of weeks. Actually, the lowest one was Grenade. Grenade really did not spend many weeks in the top 20 for ringtones. So be sure you do resize your chart, and you just do that by going to the bottom right corner, left click, and you drag it. You know, when it's small like this, you can't see all the details. So you left click on the bottom left corner, and then you drag it and make it bigger. And drag it from the left corner to the right, so it enlarges it in proportion. So this is it, today's assignment. Be sure you save it as a PDF so that, you can submit it as a PDF. Be sure you do your analysis. In order to save as a PDF, you go to Save Type As, change it to PDF. So what you're going to do when you do your analysis, you'll look at this chart objectively, and you'll be like, When you do your PDF, it will come up like this, and this should be exactly what you submit here. You may have chosen different colors, and that's okay. So when you submit your assignment, you have to also do a written submission in there, and you have to include the lowest. The ringtone that had the lowest was in the top 20, the lowest number of weeks, and the highest number of weeks, because those are the kinds of things you can see easily, and or you may interpret it differently. So the highest number of weeks would be All I Want for Christmas Is You, followed by Love the Way You Lie. Just depends on what you look at when you're reading the data and what you're looking for. So I hope this helps you. This is a super easy assignment, so you should get it done and submitted. Let me show you how to add written submission. Hang on one sec. Okay, so when you're ready to submit it, you're going to bring up Core Science. I've already navigated through to it. So you're going to attach, you'll go to Write Submission, you'll do your analysis using the bar chart. And name the song that has, spent the highest number of weeks in the top 20, and whatever the song is. Okay, so you have to click Write Submission in order to do that. Then you're going to click Browse Your Computer as you always do, and you're going to attach your assignment, and then you'll just click Submit. So I hope this helps you. Hope you have an amazing day. Super easy assignment. Should be lots of fun. Get it all done and submitted. So have a great day.